I don't recommend a whole bunch of stuff, but if I had to stick my neck out on any recommendation, it will be you guys need to go pick up some True Classic tees right now. I love them to pieces, and I love them because they're big boy friendly. Now, if you're a little bitty dude, you can still wear them because they feel fantastic and they'll fit you great as well, but they fit big boys particularly well. These shirts fit you tight in all the good places, in the chest and in the arms, but they give you a little breathing room in the torso area. I love to keep things simple. I love the blank t-shirt look, but when I get blank t-shirts from other places, they just don't fit me perfectly. These True Classic tees make it to where I can wear these all day for any occasion, casually. If I'm going to do something nice, I can wear a cool little t-shirt, put a little blazer over it, you're good to go. And like I say, this isn't a miscellaneous endorsement for True Classic tees. I've been wearing these t-shirts for 2 years. Go back and watch my old streams. So when I'm giving you this advice, you can trust that it comes from a positive place. I want you to go to trueclassictees.com and I want you to get some clothes in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. Get short sleeves, long sleeves, sweaters, get hoodies. I've got them all. You should go get them all too. But I'm gonna save you some money when you do it. At checkout, I want you to use promo code VOCH, V-O-C-H, VOCH for 25% off. And if you spend more than $100, you get free shipping. You can't beat that deal with a stick. True Classic tees. You look good, you feel good. I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit today about Dak Prescott and Tony Pollard. If that's okay, that's all right. On this beloved Cowboy Victory Monday, got a little bit of film for y'all today. First of all, I want to just point out some of the dope things that, we were able to do on offense. Notably, Dak Prescott. We got some Tony things, got some CD things in there. We'll cross those bridges when we get there. Now, if you want the full film session where we watch a little bit more, you go over to patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. We'll be watching that film session in its entirety. All right, now let's get started here. And the first thing we see is Dak just kind of navigating, Dak just kind of calling the shots here, quarterbacking it up, man. And this is what I think, we've kind of been missing as an offense. So for one, this ain't something that Cooper Rush gonna do. And, Dak's only played a handful of games this year. And as we see Dak kind of get back on his square, we see that he's able to read the defense and put us in the best possible position. And, we saw this multiple times, right? And it didn't always end up in like, some huge big play, but hey, there could have been some pass play. But if Dak reads the box, he see that we have, favorable numbers, then maybe now we're in a situation where Dak calls a run, or just the opposite, right? This the one I love the most. This the one that put the satin on the panties. This the one that put the nipple on the titty here. Take a look at what we get from the Minnesota Vikings defense. We kind of get a too high look, and we just kind of see the outside corners. They're giving us a little bit of room. They got their back turned to the sideline. So in my mind, it looks like zone, but they're gonna kind of run with those guys a little bit, right? Dak is just kind of going to navigate up front here, but he recognizes this. Now, let's just talk about what we're doing on our side of the ball on offense. We got 3-by-1 formation, right? We got 3 wide receivers to the left, and we have Dalton Schultz, who's a tight end, but he's technically our receiver to the right, with Tony Pollard to this side. Dak understands that with this look that we're getting from the Minnesota Vikings, they're going to try to cheat guys over in that direction. Why? Because you got 1, 2, 3 receivers and 1, 2 down low, corners, defenders, but then you got 1 safety just kind of hanging in the back. So those guys may kind of cheat in that direction just to help give a little bit of a numbers advantage, just to, totally defend the offense, leaving a 2x2 down bottom, which is Tony and Dalton Schultz, versus linebacker and corner. Now, what I think is really important is we got to get this safety moved out the way, right? This bottom safety here. We got to get that guy moved out the way. And partially what's going to happen is, for one, if you got 3 wide receivers to one side, right, and you kind of, look over to that direction, it's going to bite that safety over in that direction. Why? Because they're reading eyes. Let me just jump to cartel view for 1 second. Take a look at Dak Prescott's eyes when we snap the football, right? Dak is going to lean hard in that direction. Look at his eyes, man. Hard eyes in that direction. And that's going to move all kind of safeties over there, right? Now, let's go back to the wide view. Y'all hang in there now, right? Now, when we move the safety in that direction, we get 2 things. One, we get a whole bunch of space to the bottom of the film, to the right of the field. And now we're in this situation with this 2-on-2 that I mentioned earlier. Now, one of 2 things are going to happen from here. Either Patrick Peterson is going to run outside, right, and try to cover Tony, and when we get that situation, we'll hit Dalton Schultz on the inside, or we're going to get what we actually got. Patrick Peterson is going to run with Dalton Schultz to the inside, and boy, we get Tony Pollard one-on-one with a linebacker to the outside. My goodness. You can't beat that with a stick play, boy. Let's just watch this one more time in the cartel view just to get the full vision of it, just to sit back and enjoy some of Dak and Tony's handiwork. So how about this? When the run game is successful, you get to do some play action things, right? But this is something that I noticed from the Cowboys this week. I haven't noticed any other week. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. But what we saw from the Cowboys this week, this little halfway, this little feint, you know what I mean? It's not a full commit to play action, right? But I'm just going to fake to the backfield. Going to get the ball quickly to Michael Gallup. Now, what that does, take a look at what it's going to do to the defenders down here, right? You just see Eric Kendricks here just kind of reading on that run fake. That's going to get him out of this area. We need this area to be wide open for Michael Gallup, right? So just this small fake to Tony, not even a full committed play action, because, I mean, just think about where we are. We're under center here, right? We're not in shotgun, you know, we're not turning around and fully handing the ball to Tony Pollard. We're just taking a step, feinting the idea of play action. I think that's what I want to call this, a play action feint. Y'all put that in the chat box there. Just a little play action feint there. Boom, ball back up. Hit Michael Gallup crossing the middle. I was talking to Will Steele just about how confident Dak looks right now. Like, Dak is really in his element. He's really in his flow state right now. You know, and you know, we're just seeing Dak run around a little bit more. Move, City. We see Dak just running around a little bit more. We see Dak get a hard run, like he's actually gonna tuck the ball and run. Dak Jackson, Lamar Prescott, like, we're actually getting that from Dak, right? But what I liked here, man, is just a heads up play. We're going to get a run to the outside. He's going to pump fake. These two defenders are going to bite on that Dak Prescott pump fake just to buy him a couple more yards. Dak ain't the fastest guy in the world. We know that. But if Dak's going to run this direction, Dak probably can't beat these. He probably can't beat these guys to the corner right here, right? Dak's going to get a little pump fake, stop y'all in y'all tracks, and buy y'all a little bit more room. And then Dak is going to get a big run to the sideline. And how about this one, man? I just want to let this play, and I'll just continue to have a little conversation with y'all, man. I know when we saw this, the first thing we said was, boy, what a catch from CeeDee Lamb. And I get it, man. This was a fantastic catch from CeeDee Lamb, but damn, what a throw from Dak Prescott, man. And you know, it's only a handful of things that, you know, it's only a handful of things you could do with quarterback two. Shouts out to quarterback two. He won us those games. But boy, when quarterback one is back, you just get to do a little bit more, man. You purposely got to throw this ball out of bounds. And look at Patrick Peterson here. Patrick Peterson actually pulls up because he thinks, oh, the ball's going out of bounds. But yeah, that's where it's going. I actually like the play design here. Take a look at the offensive line. We're actually going to try to seal the outside and pin those guys in. And then we're going to pull Biotish. Strange. Never seen this before, right? And, you know, I'm offensive line guy. Strange to me. It's like a screen protection, right? But he's not going upfield, of course. And it's being used to pin everybody inside to keep Dak safe as he's scrambling to the outside. You know, you don't need Tyler Biotish blocking in the middle. You just need him. You need whoever's protecting Dak to the outside to be protecting Dak to the outside. So interesting pass protection there. We'll talk about that more on the Patreon there. But boy, CeeDee Lamb just kind of finds this open zone here, and we knew it was zone coverage by the motion at the beginning of the play. And boy, we get it done. Let's just go back and we'll just end on everybody celebrating with CeeDee Lamb. That's a cool end of the video shot right there. Hey man, listen, our Cowboys are victorious on this Monday and they look fantastic, and I will not apologize for any of it. I want y'all to go into the internet streets and I want y'all to burn it down. I want you guys to enjoy this Cowboy W all week. Go to work, go to school, and tell them how you feel about you guys, man, and then we'll see everybody again on Thursday to go beat up on the Giants. All right, got another film session coming tomorrow. We got another live just another live stream coming on Tuesday at 3. All right, y'all hold down for the Doski Wasn't Peace Whiskey. Love y'all to pieces, man. Gone.